So in our last lecture we have discussed about a merchandising cycle up to cutting process we have discussed. Again I recall the things that cutting is a huge process. You have to fix the thing before fabric cutting. After fabric cutting you cannot change anything. If you want to change anything you have to fix that before fabric cutting. Once you have cut the fabric, then it is the closure of doing anything for the favor or disfavor of the garments. Before fabric cutting you have to do all sorts of fabric test like fabric shrinkage test, bursting strength test, GSM test and the other related test you have to complete. If buyer enclose the demand for garments wash, that also have to fix before fabric test. Before fabric cutting. Okay. After cutting the fabric you have to make bundle cut. Bundle cut is the system that you have to make different types of bundle regarding its size, color, style, and it will be tagged by different types of system. You have to tag, you have to write this, you have to mark these things that this is the actual size of style number blah blah blah. And after fabric cutting, fabric will go for print or embroidery. First it will go to the print. After printing it will go to the embroidery. In every level there is quality check. Quality check is cutting, quality check is print, quality check is embroidery. Then it will go to sewing floor. It will import for the sewing. Sewing also a huge process. It will going on in the production floor. After fabric sewing, ultimate result is a garment. A garment will go wash if the buyer term or if the buyer mention or if the buyer fix the condition for garments wash. You see, garments wash is a very much markable stage where garments go for many types of damage. After you receiving the garments for washing, then you have to go for quality check for the garments, its measurement, its print, its embroidery, quality after fabric wash or garments wash. After having the quality check, you will go for fabric pack, garments pack and packaging. After packaging, you will offer to the buyer people or buyer for final inspection. final inspection will be carried out by the buyer's people or any sorts of agency fixing by the buyer. If buyer confirm the goods for shipment, you will go for documentation by the commercial people. The commercial people will do this. The commercial people, they will go documentation for the favor of these garments, and this lot of garments will go to the buyer by his or her fixing agency. So this is the completion of factory merchandising. These are the stages. Again, I like to recall. First, design. Design sometimes comes from the buyer or the merchandiser or the designing team. They are doing in the factory. After designing, they will submit to the buyer. Buyer will select or make correction in the designing. If design is okay, then work study is done. After work study, PPC is carried out. PPC means production, planning and controlling. Then sampling stage have to done. It takes 30 to 60 days to fix or to approve the sample to reach the final stage from both the sides, from the buyer and seller side. After sampling completed, the garments owner or the supplier will store all sorts of materials in the store. After receiving all sorts of material in the store, the factory manager will have a notice from the production people or from the store manager or from the logistics support that we are ready for everything. Then fabric will be cut according to the marker planning of the CAT section of the garment factory. Then after fabric cutting, it will go to print. After printing, it will go to embroidery. If the buyer give the condition for fabric print and embroidery, then after printing and embroidery, it will go to sewing. After sewing, it will go to the wash, if there is term for fabric garments wash. After garments wash, it will go to the quality section. Quality section will check it. It will send to the finishing section. Finishing section will do pack and packaging, and garments is fit for final inspection. If final inspection okay, then commercial people will go for the shipment of the garments with the help of the merchandising and marketing and others people of the garments factory. So this is the merchandising cycle. After shipment, when buyer will receive the garments or buyer will receive the document, buyer will release the LC. Then the supplier will get money from this shipment. So this is the final round